Okay, Bismillah. Hello everyone. So, in this video, in this vlog, I want to tell you about my journey in programming. So, yesterday I've been learning about looping. Yeah, looping. Looping is basically repeating instruction again and again without us having to write the same line of code 100 times. So, what is looping? Imagine you want to say hello 10 times without looping. You have to write print hello 10 times in your code. That's boring, right? With looping, you just write one loop and boom, it repeats automatically. There are a few types of loops. The most common ones are for loop and while loop. A for loop is when you know exactly how many times you want to repeat something. For example, if I want to print numbers from 2 to 20, I can just write a for loop and it will count for me. A while loop is when you don't know exactly how many times to repeat, but you just want to keep looping until a certain condition is no longer true. For example, I write in this, I write in Indonesia, this is penuangan air. And this is the result. This is from for loops and this is while loops. Okay. And there's another one. This is do while. Now, what makes this loop different from the others? Well, a do while loop will always run the code block at least one time, just one time, no matter what. That's the main difference from a normal while loop. How it works? So, in a while loop, the program checks the condition first. If the condition is true, it runs the code. If the condition is false, the loop doesn't run at all. But in a do while loop, the program runs the code first and then it checks the condition. That means even if the condition is false from the beginning, the loop still executes once. Okay. So loops are really powerful. You can use them for counting, through going through a list of data, or even building patterns like stars or shapes on the screen. They make your code shorter, easier to read, and way more efficient. Of course, we also have to be careful with loops. If you forgot to stop the loop, you'll create an infinite loop. That means your program will run forever and never stop, which can freeze your computer. So always make sure your loop has a proper ending condition. So yeah, yesterday I practiced writing different kinds of loops. At first, it was a bit confusing, but once you understand the logic, it actually feel like playing with Lego, building something step by step. Okay, that's all for today's vlog about looping. It's a simple concept, but trust me, you'll use it a lot in programming. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.